Hey, what's up guys? Aydin here. Today I'm bringing you the BJJ Grandmaster, Master of Disaster, Master of the Podcaster, Joe Rogan. I couldn't remember his name, that's why I was kind of tripping there. So I've got Joe Rogan. He's a pretty interesting guy. And yeah, he used to be in the other game. Unfortunately, he's not on the commentary team anymore. And he's neither is he in the game anymore. So anyway, if you guys want to copy what you see on the screen, we're going to end up with the same Joe Rogan as what I got. Now, for his stance, I haven't figured it out yet, so let's have a look together. So, you know, in the past, Joe Rogan has done some kickboxing tournaments. There's footage of him knocking people out. So, on that note, I think I might give him the Yair Rodriguez. Gosh dang, it's a difficult one. Maybe you guys have a better idea. Drop me a comment in the comments below if you have a better suggestion. I think I'm gonna try and settle on a kickboxer, and you know what, I might go for Stephen Thompson. Is that too much of a points karate style? Who knows? Let's have a go. Mark Diakasey. Yep, we're settling on Mark Diakasey. This way he won't have the special kicks that Wonderboy has, and yet he'll have a kickboxer stance. So the rest of it should be all correct. Let me just double check that we got his height right. Joe Rogan is a smallish guy, and he is indeed 171. So we're going for 170. My gosh, there's a motorbike in the background. Hopefully the mic is not picking that up. So for his nickname, I'm gonna go for the Cooler. He's the cool guy. And we couldn't do his age as 52 or 53, however old he is. So we're going for 45. For his hometown, you guys look that one up. I don't think I've got it right there. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump to the important parts. So for his hair, I want you guys to go for hair number 1. I think that's a pretty accurate hairstyle for Mr. Joe Rogan. Unless you're going for a younger version, I guess. Hair color, black. Eyebrows, black. Facial hair, black. Body hair, doesn't matter. Going back to the eyebrows. Now for eyebrows, we actually got tattoos layered over it. So if I get rid of the eyebrows, you're going to see, this is how it looks without the tattoos. Pretty damn hideous. Now let's chuck the brows back on, sorry. And it looks like this. Still kind of hideous. And for facial hair, we've got facial hair 32. For body hair, I didn't give him any body hair. I think the guy waxes, does he? Does he have body hair? I can imagine Joe Rogan with body hair 6, just like Jungle Man, Ape Man style. So if you want to go for the gorilla look, then I reckon body hair 6 could do it. I'm going to stick with body hair 1. For his head, should we do his head first? You know, let me do his eyes. Let me do his eyes and body, and then we'll do head. So for his eyes, I've gone for dark brown. I think that's the only one that works. If you want Joe Rogan when he's on DMT, then maybe yellow. Just completely cracked out, and then you can make Alex Jones as well, and they can fight in the Shadow Realm. For his body, I have gone for body 22. The other option was indeed, not body 25, body 12. But I went for body 22. It's kind of, he looks a bit more plump. For his skin, only tone 5 works, if I'm honest. I don't think the other tones really work. Maybe tone 4. Nah, not even. And yeah, tone 5 for his skin. So let's move on to his head now. So we're working off template 27, guys. Yeah, so make sure you select template 27. And then basically just copy what you see on the screen to end up with the same face as what we have here. Now, one of the problems with this face template was, unfortunately, the ears kind of look like a goblin. So there wasn't much we could do with those ears. As you can see, I've done the protrusion all the way to the bottom. I've turned the cauliflower down. I've given them a bit of earlobes because without the earlobes it looks ridiculous. But unfortunately we couldn't do much about that. So it's Joe Rogan with goblin ears. So I'm going to go through it quickly. Just to make sure that one more time it's gone on the video. Now let's go back. And the next part of the tutorial, we are looking at his tattoos. I'm going to start with the arms. Just start off nice and easy, then we'll get to the hard bits. So for his right arm, I have given him the Angels and Demons 4. Obviously you guys can look up his tattoos and try and make it exactly 1-to-1 if you have the time to do that. But I don't. So I've just gone for Angels and Demons 4. And then yeah, just chuck it on his arm. Just it's like a sleeve. He's got a sleeve on his arm, right? And if you guys make a tattoo that's much better than mine, then please do share it. I do want to see what you guys are able to do with these tattoos, man. So Angels and Demons 11 I've got for his forearm. Angels and Demons 11 again. And what I did there is I actually used it a bit like a cheat. I kind of brought it down. I just kind of used it there to connect the two tattoos because I couldn't figure out how to do it. So next up we have the miscellaneous number 2, and that is going on his left arm. Again, we're still on the left arm, that's right. And just wrap it round, and there you go. And that's kind of what I did with his tattoos. If you guys got more artistic ideas, then please share it in the comments. I'll check them out. So moving on to his face slider. Wait, what's this? Tiger business, where's this? Ah, of course. So his beard, yes. So a new thing I figured out. Rather than having a beard, we now put a leopard on their face. For stubble, look. You see? If I remove it, it's like that. But you put a leopard on there, and it's got a nice leopard beard, man. Doesn't you just want a leopard beard? So moving on. Let's go to the eyebrows. We're using Critter Font 9. And okay, so I'll show you how it looks on your screen. So yours is probably going to appear somewhere down here and look something like this. Press triangle to invert it, bring it up to his head. Hold L1 and hold the right stick down, hold the right stick left. Basically, you're just rescaling it. Gosh dang it, Windows, why are you making background noises? And basically, you just want to layer it like in a tidy way that kind of thickens his eyebrows up. And you might be able to do it better than I have. Let's see, maybe I can do it better than I have. No. Basically, after that, copy another one. And what you want to do to copy it is press the left stick in, and it will create a copy right where you left it. Drag it across, press R2 to rotate it, chuck it above the other eye. Copy it again, and what you want to do is this time shrink it down and like kind of give it an angle, give it like a little, a little corner turn for Mr. Rogan. Next up, again, we're going to do another one on the other side. And you want to fade this one a bit using the left D-pad. Fade it a bit and just chuck it right at the end. Let me just fine tune that a little tiny bit. Come on. So to fine tune, I'm holding L1. I'm just trying to make it a bit smaller. So like that. And then the next part. So for adding stubble, for any of you guys who are creator fighter players on YouTube or whatever, then yeah, guys, one thing you can do is use the Animals 8. And you can basically make it right. So look what I've done. Got this angry looking guy. Turn him upside down so he's a little bit more happy looking. We drag him down a bit, and then we bung him on his face like that. And there you go. Nice. What you want to do next is hold left on the D-pad until you kind of fade it in, and that's going to give him that kind of 5 o'clock shadow. And yeah. Oh, okay, cool. We done one for his head as well. It's not worked. It's not worked as cleanly though. Hang on. I only just noticed that. Yeah. So what the heck? Why have I put that up there? I did this on the weekend. I don't know what I was doing. So let's have a look. So basically, to give him a little bit of stubble on his head, you can use the same thing. But let's just shape it so that it doesn't look completely stupid. There we go. Yeah, so you want to have it on his head, so it gives him a little bit of stubble on his head as well. And it just introduces a little bit of shadowing, a little bit of like grit to it. But that's optional. You don't need to give him, you could have him a squeaky clean bald head if that's what you want to do with Joe Rogan and, rub his head, get your genie wish or whatever it is you're looking for. Then you can leave it squeaky clean. So next up, we're going for Clairvoyant font number 3. I was going to say 9. I'm so used to saying 9. 3. And what yours is going to appear like, hang on, if I drag it down here, like so, it's going to appear like this, right? What you want to do, my girlfriend sneezed, I didn't say bless you. Gosh dang it, man. Where are my manners today? Hold L1, hold down, hold left, until you get it all the way down, right? Bring it up and hold L2 at the same time, so we can rotate it. And basically, we're just going to plop it under his eye. And hold left on the D-pad until it blends. And basically, you end up with shape something like this. That's it, tidy work. Now make a copy of it, press L3 stick in. Once you made that copy, drag it across to his other eye. Stick it right under there. Giving him the baggy eye look, make him look like he smoked some weed. You know, he's done too many podcasts with Britney Spears or whoever he's had on recently. Who did he have on? He had Miley Cyrus. That was a terrible one. I didn't watch that. I didn't get past 10 minutes of that one. But these other ones. He's got Mike Tyson on there. I need to see this one. The Mike Tyson one. That's what I'm looking forward to. Back to what we're doing. Clever Font 9, guys. And we want to chuck it sort of here. And I'm doing this based off the UFC 3 model. And he had like a kind of a dent right in the middle of his forehead, so I've copied what they had on UFC 3. And then again, we've got Clever Font 9. We've got another one here, just to give him like, you know, some seriousness to him. He's been listening to too many people talking to him, and he's getting pissed off, so he's been frowning a lot. And then we've got another one on his forehead. So yeah, that's that. And what's this one? And again, another forehead one, yeah, right there. What's this final one? Shape 7. Oh. Yeah, that was not the reaction that I should have given to that. So what this one does is basically just bringing out the succulent lips of Mr. Rogan, making him a bit redder. And I think I just did that just based off the photo I was using. So you guys don't have to do that step if you'd rather he just look like this. But I made it look like he's been, I shouldn't say that, so let's leave that. That's that bit done. So let's move on to the next thing. Clothing. Now bottoms, I've gone for Muay Thai dark, but that said, I mean, it's your creative fighter, guys. You can do whatever the heck you want. You can dress him up as Mrs. Doubtfire if you want. And on that note, I do have Robin Williams coming up as Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm going to show him at the end of this actually. So Valley Tudo dark. Now I think I'm going to leave it the Muay Thai. I like the Muay Thai shorts. I've given him the legendary Strike Force 2-tone gloves. I think it's a good fit. If you want something, if you've reddened out his lips, then you want something to go with that look to troll people online and really make Joe quite flamboyant, then you could give him the pink gloves. That's totally up to you how hard you want to troll. So for the mouth guard, I've gone for common mouth guards, UFC. Man, his ears, goodness. Yeah, man. You could eat a soup using those ears. It looks like straight up like a spoon. So that's Joe Rogan, guys. And how many minutes? That's taken me a long time to get through that one. Yeah, cool. It's Thursday, recording on Thursday. So it is what it is. So let's move on. I'm going to show you one character. So yesterday I was trying to make Chuck Norris. I was literally in the middle of making Chuck Norris and I had him. It was good. I removed his beard and I was like, man, without the beard, he kind of looks a bit crap. So I started editing it and I was like, hang on, who does this look like? And then boom, we ended up with Mr. Robin Williams. So guys, I know you've all been really excited for the mystery reveal of the latest creative fighter. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Robin Williams. Please just put your hands together for this absolute legend. And yeah, he's going to be in this game soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'm Aydin. We've hit 1,000 subscribers, which is nuts. We've got a stream going on tomorrow, which is Friday. And yeah, man, everything's looking up. So I've got a list about 50 fighters that you guys have requested. In fact, I'll show you guys what I have sitting at the moment on the hard drive that we haven't done yet. So we've got Mr. Kurt Angle, and that's actually fat guy. I forget his name. Boxer. We've got Douglas Lima. I'll put him up. Carl Johnson is from GTA. He's not quite ready yet. I don't want to put him up, but I do want to get rid of the GTA characters because I need the space. I don't know. We'll see. Oscar De La Hoya is looking alright. Paul Daly's on the channel. Vladimir Klitschko is looking alright. These guys are already done. Trevor's looking alright. Roy Jones is already done. Nico needs work. Nico needs work, if I'm honest. Ricky Hatton. Like, I think the Righteous, he kept asking for Ricky Hatton, and this is as far as I could get with him, dude. And I want to work a bit more on him before I release him. If I don't get the chance to work on him and I move on to a different character, then I'm going to release him along with Oscar De La Hoya as like part of a 2-pack or something. And then speaking of 2-pack, we could even add him to the game. I don't see why not. Rocky needs a bit more work. I might use a different face template for him. Just because I think he looks a bit too fresh. Like, he doesn't look as wonky as Mr. Sylvester Stallone. Kevin James looks alright. And yeah, KSI is already on the channel. So I think next up I'm going to do a video between Mr. Robin Williams and Kevin James. And then the winner of those two is going to fight Ngannou in the UFC. So on legendary difficulty with max power. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. So thanks for checking the video out, guys. I'm Aydin. I hope you enjoyed the content. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Drop your comments below about what fighters you want to see, what content you want to see as well in the future on the channel. Do let me know, guys. And yes, live streaming tomorrow. So Friday is going to be live streaming UK time in the evenings. And if you guys are interested in this kind of content, then drop on by. So if you made it this far in the video, cheers. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Aydin, and I'm out of here.